Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. This is a Tesla Model S with hardware for a 2023 model running 13.2.2 supervised in standard mode. I wanted to show you three categories of issues or non-issues. A few that need work, a bunch of K-turns that are fantastic, and then some perfect behavior that's actually almost human-like. So this first example that needs a little bit of work, the car should move over a little bit into the left, to the left side of this lane in order to allow cars behind me to go into the breakdown lane if they wanted to make a right-hand turn. It's a pretty minor issue, but just thought I'd bring it up. Maybe someday it'll actually happen. Here's an example where the cars were well behaved. They were over to the left side, allowing me to get into the breakdown lane and make my right-hand turn. FSD in general is much better at lane management. Occasionally it does screw up. Here's an example. We're on a road where I actually want to go straight, and FSD for some reason gets into the left-hand lane, which is a left-hand turn lane, and so there's an intervention, and I line up back over to the right-hand lane, which is the straight-through lane, and then re-engage to allow the journey to continue. So next, there's a bunch of K-turns that are going to come up, and it's unbelievable how well FSD does these. This is the first example. We're coming into a Tesla Supercharger, and watch how well FSD finds an open space and backs into the space perfectly. Backing up. And then backing up and completing the parking for the supercharger. This next one, I've actually pulled over into a spot as if it was a robo-taxi. It just completed a drive, and now we're starting off on the next drive. We've engaged. It feels uncomfortable trying to clear that car over to the right that's parked. So it's doing a mini K-turn back and forth to maneuver out of the spot that it was in. This next one, it's actually fairly difficult, backing out of a parking spot out onto the 3-lane boulevard, and it does a very good job of backing up, trying to find an open space from traffic out in the boulevard, so it waits patiently, finds some space, backs out, goes into forward, continues to wait, finds an opener. As soon as that car passes, I believe, I guess it's the next car, and gets out into the boulevard successfully, completely on its own. Very impressive. Let's see. The next set of examples are all just great examples. There's absolutely no issues here. This one here, there's a Lucid parked over there on the right. It's got his left turn signal on. Wants to get in. FSD pauses and allows him in. As a good citizen, I would do the same. And continues on. This kind of behavior is very common for FSD, whether it's a keep clear area where a car wants to come in, or even just a car coming from a random driveway. Let's see. Here's one where he was pausing to allow that white car over on the right to get in, but the white car didn't go wisely because of that bicyclist that just came by. And FSD has the smarts enough to know that, well, if that bicycle's going by, then FSD can go safely. It doesn't have to worry about that car to enter. Here we're taking a left turn onto the boulevard. It's a 2-lane left turn, basically. As we come into the boulevard, we're actually backed up where our car is sort of blocking the ongoing traffic coming from the left. And FSD just maneuvers around into the empty lane to get out of the way of that other traffic. Here's some example driving on highway in very bright sunshine. I think the driving in direct sun is completely solved. I have not had an instance in 13.2.2 where it has not been able to handle direct sun. Again, here I'm whited out. I've got my shade down just so I can see. The camera's not really showing the full intensity of the sun because the sun is being at least partially blocked by the overhead mirror. But that's what the car is seeing is direct sunlight. And so I've done some, I think it's 2x or 4x video of driving on the interstate with this bright sun. Here's another great example of obeying bumps. So we've got a series of pretty heavy-duty bumps. And the car paused for these people, and they waved at me, and they thanked me, and I just said, thank Elon Musk. But here are the bumps, and you can watch the speed limit on the car. It comes down to about 4 miles per hour for these, which is about right. Speeds back up, getting up to, 20 miles per hour here. I think I ran it at 2x. And then as we come to the next speed bump, an appropriate slow down to around 8 or 9 miles per hour. And come down the hill. I think there's one more speed bump. Down to about 7 miles per hour. They're really heavy-duty speed bumps, so that low speed is really appropriate. This is a great example on a metered traffic light. So we got a car, turns green, turns red, FSD stops. Can't see the traffic light, unfortunately, but we get our green light and we go. So that was great. And thank you for watching. Just really wanted to get a few examples in as short amount of time as possible. Thank you for watching and hope you enjoyed it.